Yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Yo, what's up, guys? This video is to help you improve your win rate, or just the chances of winning in a fight on UFC 5. Doesn't matter what console you're playing it for, but I'm gonna teach you like one thing that you should really be focused on at the start of the fight is getting the cage control or the octagon control, having more of it to be able to move around than your opponent, because the more space you have to move around, the less chances there are of you getting caught by a strike, by a kick, by whatever, right? Or even being taken down in some circumstances. But so I would tell you, how to start the fight out. You're gonna want to throw a couple punches. They don't actually have to be landing. Just keep punching or keep kicking. Just keep using something to keep your opponent guessing on what you're gonna do next. Because if they can't figure out what you're gonna do, then they can't, predict it. They can't set up for it. So throw maybe a punch, 2 punches, and then kick or something like that. But always switch it up. So one time you might want to throw a 1-2 kick, and the next time you might just want to do a jab kick, right? You always want to switch up your combos. As you can see in this gameplay here, I'm Max Blessed Holloway, obviously, and we're fighting Zabit. Now Zabit he's pretty, he's a guy that likes to keep you guessing. He does have groundwork, like he can take you down, but he primarily stays on his feet, and he's got some deadly kicks. So we want to stay away from, we want to try and be close on the inside or far back, so where he throws a kick, but he can't actually land it. And that takes away a chance of us getting rocked, or even dropping us. And we don't want to get dropped or rocked or we don't want to take damage. But this fight, this guy did keep me guessing, I will not lie. But as you see, my movement was pretty on par with what I should be doing, which is always to keep, giving out some type of pressure, making him worried that he's going to take some type of damage. Now what you see me doing here is just kind of keeping him, making sure his back is right up against the cage without going too far back, because if you go too far back to your side of the octagon, he has a good chance of pushing out and being in the middle of the octagon. You don't want that. You want him to keep his back against the cage, which is why I do tell you guys, a good tip or a good thing to do in UFC 5 online ranked or whatever is just to keep throwing out some type of strike where it is keeping your opponent guessing, right? As you can tell, I'm not really staying too much with the punches. I'm throwing in a kick after at least 1 or 2 punches. Now he is good at his blocking, which actually he manages to rock me after his good impressive blocking. But that's fine. Oh my lord, as he just gets dropped on, guess what, his back is against the cage, so he has nowhere to actually fall but against the cage. So what we do here is we just keep him pushed back. We just keep our pressure on. We also give him a little clap because he's doing good. He is doing very good. Now the round's over. You can see he has been damaging me. He's damaged me enough to the point of where he's cut me twice that I know of on the face, and that's not good. Because if you got a cut, that means you can open up the cut. There's a good chance that you could get the fight stopped due to a doctor stoppage from the cut. So what you see me here doing, is punching him and kick. Soon I believe I will do a push kick, which will push him fully back against the cage, but I'm not sure. I could be wrong. All I know is I'm getting. Oh my gosh, that was intense. Holy moly. Bro just got dropped the first punch of a 2-piece. Bro couldn't even take the full combo. Come on, buddy. He got full real quick. He took 1 punch and he was like, I'm done. Boom. But that was a massive uppercut from Max Blessed Holloway. And you can see why his nickname is Blessed, because with his hands. He's got dynamite for hands, guys. This guy is clearly blessed. He is a blessed one for sure, guys. Have fun. Woo! Oh my god, I'm really high. What? I don't know. Yo, I'm looking to the sky like what? I don't know. No.